An LPA, a lay pastoral assistant, is one of the areas of ministry that the diocese provides training for and commissions lay people to carry out in the life of the church. They have to carry out a properly organised course, and in this deanery we've run it across the whole of the deanery recently, tail end of last year, with about 20 lay pastoral assistants being trained, 10 of which are in Berrow and Brean. The thing that I want to get across is that it's not a knee-jerk reaction to a problem. We are all a member of the body of Christ, whether we are lay or ordained. We're all called to different ministries, and the people that we've identified and trained to be lay pastoral assistants have got particular giftings in certain areas, but actually they're wide-ranging and varied. So there's not a monochrome lay pastoral assistant. So some of ours, Julia, is involved with the local school here in her capacity as a governor and many other things as well. And June helps with baptism visiting. We've got others who will do residential care home visiting, bereavement visiting, huge numbers of different things. But we've designed all of their roles according to who they are, rather than give them all the same job description. As we were coming towards the end of the training course, I sat down with each one of them individually, and we sat and we looked at the different range of roles available, looked at who they were, the gifts that I was able to identify in them, the gifts that they felt they had themselves, and we tried to put together a working description or ministry specification that was specific to who they were. I think we are really good at, or I hope we're really good at, focusing on bringing people into church, or helping to understand God's grace. But actually it's really important that we also look at how we care for them once they're there. And if we suddenly think, well, once you pass the boundary, we don't need to worry about you anymore, I think we've got it wrong. And so our lay pastoral assistants both work with those who are already members of the church and those who are not yet. It's important that we are supporting both. I said it's not a knee-jerk reaction to a problem, but everyone knows that the vicar can't provide pastoral care to everybody, and it's right that we take people with those pastoral gifts and release them into a ministry where they can provide that ongoing care in a way that we can't. Here, we invited some people specifically to consider it, but we also explained that we were going to run it, and if there were people that were interested in exploring pastoral ministry, that they could come and talk to me, and if we both agreed that it was the right thing for them to do, then we could go ahead and do that. And there were one or two people who came and did the course, and at the end of it actually felt they weren't called to lay pastoral assistant ministry, and that was absolutely fine. And I think a part of that course is really important, is that it also helps people to test the calling to ministry. And so it's equally good if they come to the end and go, actually it's not for me, then that's not a failure, that's a positive outcome, and they will have taken something from the course anyway. So it was a kind of a combination of encouraging and inviting, and giving that open invitation to anyone else who we might not have thought of. And I think in the end, the 10 that we've licensed here, or commissioned, I think, is a combination of both of those. People that we'd identified, people that we hadn't, but actually came through and we went, well, actually that makes sense. I'd say go for it. It doesn't matter whether at the end of the course you go ahead and become a lay pastoral assistant or not. You will get something from the course. Talk to your incumbent, see what their vision for lay pastoral ministry is. But if you don't think you're good enough or up to it, none of us ever are when we set out for training for ministry. That's what the training's for. So yeah, go for it.